giving you guys a way to get
100,000
10,000 subscribers, but you guys gotta give me 10,000, okay?
And I'm not going to sit here
Thank you.
and tell you that it's easy to get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, because it's not at all, especially in today's YouTube. But we're going to go over something that may enlighten you, open you up to what actually goes on behind the scenes a little bit on how you could get there if you got a little bit lucky and you followed a path. And I like to think I have a little bit of experience in the area. I've grown multiple channels over 100,000 subscribers, a couple channels over 1 million subscribers. So YouTube is ever changing. Advice I would have given you 4 years ago won't work today. There was a time when a shout out would launch your career and get you to 100,000 subscribers. There was a time when one viral video on your channel could have done the same. But that is not the case anymore. You need something else, and you need to have an understanding of how YouTube works to a degree. And I'm not sitting here telling you I know YouTube's algorithm, because I don't, and it's ever changing and it's ever complicated. And if you figure that out, well, that's the $1 million equation that you just solved. Multi-million-dollar equation if you figure it out. But I am here to tell you that there is a path, and I'm going to show you guys that path right now. So drop a like on the video, and as I said in the last video, show me your channels. Let me know in the comment section if you have a cool channel. I'm always about checking out new channels. And if this helped you at all, please share it around and drop a like on the video. Now, you probably have your pen and paper out, your notes. You're ready to take down all of these different things I'm going to tell you. Well, I'm here.
Sorry, guys. Remember, I'm recording this.
Here to shock you. And we are only focusing on one thing. Like I said, you need a little bit of help and a little bit of luck to get to 100,000 subscribers. And the thing we are going to focus on is the recommended and like on the video. Now, you probably have your pen and paper out, your notes. You're ready to take down all of these different things I'm going to tell you. Well, I'm here to shock you. And we are only focusing on one thing. Like I said, you need a little bit of help and a little bit of luck to get to 100,000 subscribers. And the thing we are going to focus on is the recommended and suggested bar on YouTube. That's right, it's that little bar off to the side. And a lot of people don't realize that this is the path to success for a lot of YouTubers. You wouldn't think about it, right? It's just off to the side. Oh yeah, there's a few videos over there it's suggesting, and it's not that big a deal. When in fact, this is probably the most powerful tool. Yes, thumbnails are very persuasive. Yes, you have to have the right title. You have to put all the meta. You have to do the tags. You need to do the description the right way. Blah, blah, blah. That's great. You guys can go check out the other video for all of those tips. But to get up there, 100,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, you are going to have to get some love from this thing right here in the form of the suggested videos and the recommended. And what is that? That is where YouTube will recommend you videos. Well, how do they come up with these recommendations, Jimmy? How do they determine what you would want to watch? Well, that I don't know. They use their super duper algorithm, but I do know if you make similar content to somebody else, that there's a chance it could end up on one of their videos. And it's this game of give and take, back and forth. And if you get lucky and you go, let's say you get recommended on a PewDiePie video, you could have views come in for months off of that one recommendation. And with those views, subscribers follow it. I'm going to give you guys an example here in just a minute. I'm not just going to tell you this. I'm going to show you. And here we have my most established channel. Over 5 years old, probably 6 years old now. Chaos X Silencer. This is my main channel and almost 1.4 million subscribers and over 330 million overall views. The channel gets anywhere from 5 million up to 10 or 12 million views a month, depending on the month, depending on the content, and when a new Call of Duty comes out, so on and so forth. And you say, okay, you probably get a lot of your views from your subscribers, and I do to a degree. I get my top 10s get suggested a lot. Those push and power the channel a lot, but I'm going to show you guys some stuff here on my analytics. So this is just a snapshot of my channel. The top geographies, the gender, it's 95% male. The traffic sources, which you guys see right here, the browse features and the suggested videos, make up for almost 90% of that, okay? And then you have the playback locations. Now, my channel is more balanced than the example I'm going to give you here in a minute. This to me, is a common example. This is my channel. I have watch time. I have views, 2.5 million views on non-subscribed people. That's people that looked and saw something in the recommended bar or the suggested bar, and they watched it, but they may not have necessarily liked it or subscribed. And then I have 1.6 million on subscribe. So 61% to 40%. That's pretty common, okay? So you would say this is a good model where you could grow your channel. Get some active subs in there to a degree, and then also get some of the YouTube love with the recommended. Well, there's another way to get there, which I'm going to show you guys right now. This is another channel that I own. It's All Viral, where we do custom content in the form of quizzes. That's right, 10 questions to determine how truly scary you are, 15 questions to determine how mature you are, so on and so forth. Personality quizzes that are tailored to you. You actually take the quiz in the video. Very unique content on YouTube. The channel does very well. As you can see right here, this is the Social Blade, and this is a good snapshot of a healthy channel. And you may say, well, it's not growing millions of subs every day and it's not getting 8 million views a day. Well, no, but it's very, very consistent. It gets anywhere from 250 to 400, 500 subs a day, and it gets anywhere from 70,000 to 100,000 views a day. It's a very healthy channel. And you would say, okay, it probably has the same thing. You have a little mixture of the non-subscribed people from the recommended tool and the suggested videos, and then you have your subs, right? Well, as you can see, we get good sub growth, but the picture doesn't actually tell the true story here. Yes, we grow subs. Yes, we just hit 200,000 subscribers over there. The channel's healthy, but it's not being watched by subs. And that is where the power of the recommended and the suggested toolbars for YouTube can literally carry a channel to success. So this is a snapshot. As you can see, the top geographies, the gender, 71% male, 30% female, traffic sources, suggested videos, and playback locations. But here is the kicker. This is how powerful this recommended bar is. And this is why you want to get in this recommended bar. Look at this, okay? 2.7 million views, or 97% of our views over the last 28 days have come from non-subscribed people. Only 3.3% have come from subscribers. You say, well, you have 200,000 subscribers in your dead channel, there's no subs watching. Well, that's not what it says on Social Blade, because the channel grows consistently every day. And it's the power of being in those recommended and suggested videos. People find the content interesting, so YouTube recommends it out to other people, and it just snowballs. And as you can see, this is an example of a channel that doesn't have a huge subscriber base or subscriber support, yet the channel is growing, and it's a healthy channel on YouTube. So now your question is going to be, well, Jimmy, how do I get in the recommended and in the suggested box of YouTube? Well, if I knew that 100%, then the cat would be out of the bag and I'd be off on some island and I probably wouldn't be making this video. But what I can tell you, as you can see on the screen here, this is my how to get your first 1,000 subscribers fast. And we go over and we look at the sidebar, which is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful growth tool on YouTube. And any savvy YouTuber will agree with that. And you see, what content does YouTube put over there? Well, it all kind of looks like the content I made, right? There's a get more subscribers instantly. There's a how to grow from 0 views to 0 subscribers. And there's a get a ton of subscribers instantly. Insane YouTube subscriber glitch. All of those are in the same category as my video, and they end up in that suggestion. And I guarantee my video ended up in the recommended of some videos like this, just the same. It's a give and a take. Now, up next, you would say, well, up next, it's going to have your video, right? Not necessarily. That's where YouTube could throw in somebody else. I'm not just Cryptic, but his video is going to play next after my video. And that, my friends, is where you can get to 100,000 subscribers. Now, what do you do to get in these recommended and suggested? All I can tell you is what I know, okay? And I'm not saying copying content, but I've told you in the past in the other video, if you really want to grow, if you really want to get out there, you have to do trendy content. You have to do content that people are searching for on YouTube that is popular. Or option B, door B, is you do something nobody's ever done, which is almost impossible to do right now. So we're going to go with the more common path. Now, you do that, and you put something up that fits into a category that's popular and you make it good, there's a chance YouTube could throw that into a recommended or a suggested on a bigger video. I'm going to give you one more example from It's All Viral to what I mean. Do we average 1 million views a video? No, we don't. We average 10 to 20,000 views, and then they go up from there because a lot of our videos are unique and they get into the search. But this 10 questions to determine how truly scary you are has over 1 million views. Why is that? Because it got into a suggested or a recommended on a video that was bigger than it, and then people went and checked it out, which fueled it. And it doesn't just fuel it for one day. If you can figure out how to get in these in some kind of consistent format, it goes on for a while. And that also brings in the subs. Now, whether those subs are active or not, I don't know. Half the time they're not. And with YouTube restricted mode, well, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But, my friends, if you want to get to 100,000 subscribers, you need to start taking and paying more attention to that little bar over to the right, because that is the key to success. That is the yellow brick road to get where you want to go. I don't have the exact answer on how to get in there all the time, but I do know if you do trendy content and you do stuff that is popular and being searched and you put your spin on it and make it somewhat unique, there's a chance YouTube could show you some love. So I hope this helped a little bit, shed a little light on a little bit of the backside of YouTube that not everybody knows about. And if you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. And for anybody trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, check out the other video because there is a lot of good tips. A lot of good tips in there that could help you along your way.
Please
Hope you
like,
guys have a great
subscribe.
day, and I'll see you later.